here we are. It's week 8 of the Real Women of Philadelphia contest. And who would have thought 8 weeks ago, when most of us thought this was just a little recipe contest, that would have snowballed into such a dynamic movement of women all over the country getting together and forming this great community. I've met friends from New York to California, from Canada to Florida. For those of you who've seen my last few videos, you know that I've been planning my big Philly on the patio party. Well, it's time for that. So taking a little break here, but now we're going to go up on the patio and I'm going to work on the dessert. Everything's in place and then we'll get ready to party. Tonight's video is going to be about dessert, but to catch us up on what I'm going to be serving at the party, I have to go back to the last 4 videos that I did. For the appetizer course, I made my Joytini cocktails, which we're going to enjoy tonight, as well as grilled Italian sausage and peppers Philly style. My side dish was one of my favorites. It was that really, if you remember, that beautiful summer salad where I had stuffed red pears with Philadelphia cream cheese mixed with blue cheese, and then I garnished it with edible flowers. And for the entree, I had that tongue twister, Philly stuffed portobello sirloin stacks. So I decided on my dessert. I was originally going to have the grilled banana splits, but since I grilled 2 of the other courses and I'd like to spend more time partying with my guests, I decided that instead of the grilled banana splits, I was going to do something easy that could be prepared ahead of time, that was beautiful and delicious, and that all my guests are going to love, and I'm going to love too, because I don't have to stand there and do stuff to make a dessert while my friends are partying. So let me show you what we're going to do. Okay, for dessert tonight, I'm going to be making some fruit kabobs, and they're made with some pound cake and brownies and fruit. But the thing that's going to make them really, really delicious is I'm going to put them over a hot fudge sauce made with chocolate and Philadelphia cream cheese. So here's how I'm going to get that started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 cups of chocolate chips in a saucepan. I use the miniature ones because they melt a lot faster. Then I'm going to put a cup of evaporated milk. There's a little more than a cup in here in case I need a little extra. And 1 brick of Philadelphia cream cheese, 8 ounces. Now I'm going to put this on low heat and stir it until it all blends together. It's kind of nice if you have a side burner on your grill because you can stand outside while your guests are partying and put the hot fudge sauce together. So let's get that nice and creamy. I'm going to keep stirring it up until it starts to blend. Well, I've been stirring and stirring, and it's now velvety and beautiful and luscious, and those chocolate chips have blended with the Philadelphia cream cheese and the evaporated milk, and it's just perfect. Well, maybe not quite perfect, but I'm going to add about 1 ounce of coffee liqueur, or like Kahlua, and then it'll really be perfect. Okay, once I have that mixed together, we're ready to go on to the second part of the recipe. So, I'm going to make lots of goodies for you to put on top of this chocolate. So let me get things ready and I'll show you what we're going to be making. I really didn't plan this ahead. I knew I wanted something that was going to taste really, really good with the chocolate. So I had an idea that maybe I would make some kind of fruit kabobs. But the more I started looking what I had in the fridge and got started on this, the ideas kind of kept coming. So there's 4 things that I'm going to make that we're going to eat with this delicious velvety chocolate over here. Let me show you what those are. There's going to be 2 different kabobs. This one has fresh pineapple, strawberry, banana, and blackberry on it. This one has marshmallow, strawberry, pound cake, and blueberry. This is a little flour made out of angel food cake with some strawberry Philadelphia cream cheese on it, a little raspberry and mint. And this is a little 2-bite brownie with pineapple Philadelphia cream cheese on it and raspberry. So let me show you pretty much. This is really, really easy to do. To make the first kabob, I'm going to start with the marshmallow, and I'm just going to press it with my hand so it's kind of flat. It makes like a little pillow. So I'm going to put that on the skewer. Then a strawberry. And then the pound cake. Now these little miniature cutters are so much fun. And I just bought like a 10.5 ounce frozen pound cake. Thawed it out, cut it in slices, and then I'm going to make my little flowers out of this. Just shove them out with the end of the knife. So it's fun if you got your kids or your dogs. I know a lot of you have both of those around because you're going to have lots of scraps left of pound cake and of angel food cake. So that's how you make the little flowers out of the pound cake. So that goes on next, and then a blueberry. So that's pretty easy. That's all there was to making this one. Now the second one is pretty easy too. It's going to take some fresh pineapple. You can use any kind of fruits that you want, but I thought these were pretty. Then a strawberry. And while you're thinking of these, think how good they're going to taste with that yummy chocolate on them. A banana and a nice big plump blackberry. Okay. The third little thing we're going to make is our little flower made out of angel food cake. This was just a little loaf angel food cake already made, and I just sliced it in pieces. Then I took another little flour cookie cutter, cut out the shape that I wanted. Little dab of soft strawberry cream cheese, and then you can garnish it with either a blueberry or a raspberry. This one we'll put a raspberry in. And the last of the treats that we're going to have are the little 2-bite brownies, and I'm sure you've seen these in your stores before. The problem with the 2-bite brownies is I have to eat about 8 of them. It sort of defeats the whole purpose of the 2 bites. So on this one I'm going to put some pineapple cream cheese with a little strawberry mixed in, and garnish this with a raspberry as well. So those are the treats that we're going to make, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Okay, dessert's all ready. I'm going to show you how I'm going to serve it to my guests here on the Philly on the Patio party, and you can use your own imagination to serve it up however you'd like. Got a little competition with the cardinals and the finches here today, but that's why my husband and I just love being back here in the summer. We cook out just about every day, and so having parties out here is just a regular routine for us. So on to the presentation of the fruit. Okay, I put the velvety chocolate in this lovely little container. It's nice because it does have a little plug on it, and I'm going to move it over there by the plug so it'll keep it nice and warm. So have a stack of plates that your guests can drizzle some of this delicious chocolate on. I mean, it is good. And then they can take their pick. I'm going to pick 2-bite brownie, of course, and fruit here, and maybe even one of these because I love chocolate and marshmallow together. Okay, so I'm going to go sit down in a little bit. I'm going to eat this, and it's going to be really good. Okay, I think we're just about there. The cocktails are ready. Okay, all the food is ready, including the beautiful dessert that we just made that our guests can help themselves with. And what else would you have for a party favor at a Philly on the Patio party except for some Philadelphia cream cheese? So the party favors are ready also. Well, the party started, and I thought I heard somebody. I thought I heard somebody say, "Hey y'all, where's the party?" I better go check the door. So thanks so much for coming to my Philly on the Patio party. I think this party is just the beginning of a lot of parties to come. So it's been a great 8 weeks, and cheers to the real women of Philadelphia.